Hi everyone, happy Monday and good vibes on this, rainy Monday morning, but I kind of like rainy days. Kind of goes with my name a little bit, but I thought it would be nice to ease into this week with a quick story. I'm probably going to have a super busy day at home. I have 4 children doing online learning, ranging in ages from 3rd grade to 8th grade. So I got my hands full. But I really wanted to make sure that I reached out to all my friends and said hello and good morning and I love you all and I'm thinking about you. So, I thought I could read this book. And please excuse the birds singing and the cars driving by. This is called The Lamb and the Butterfly by Carole. So you might recognize some of the illustrations. The story was written by Arnold, Sundgaard, pictures by Carole, and Carole did a book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He illustrated that book. You guys know that book? The Very Hungry Caterpillar. It's a very, very great story. And this is by the same person. So we have our front cover. We have our back cover, beautiful sunflowers. We have our spine. And speaking of sunflowers, eventually I will be talking about an artist called Vincent van Gogh. And we can maybe start an art project working on how to recreate his famous sunflower paintings. So I'll try to incorporate that at some point, maybe get started with it this week. The Lamb and the Butterfly. A lamb and a butterfly met one day in the middle of a meadow. The lamb asked the butterfly, "Where is your mother?" The butterfly answered, "I haven't the slightest idea. My mother flies one way, while I fly another." And with a zig and a zag and a ziggity zag, the butterfly fluttered away and landed on a dandelion. The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "Where's your home?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "The world is my home," answered the butterfly. "I am free to fly anywhere." Wouldn't you like to be a butterfly right about now? Fly anywhere you want. And with a zig and a zag and a ziggity zag, the butterfly fluttered away and landed on a bristle thistle. Bristle thistle. What kind of words are those? Sorry, gotta adjust the screen. Those are rhyming words. The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "But where do you sleep?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "I sleep where I please," said the butterfly to the lamb. "Wherever I am, well, that's where I sleep." And with a zig and a zag and a ziggity zag, the butterfly fluttered away and landed on a poppy. The lamb kicked up her heels and ran after him. "Why do you flutter so?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "Why shouldn't I flutter?" the butterfly asked in reply. "Well, lambs don't flutter," said the lamb to the butterfly. "We walk in a straight line, one follows the other." "But I don't follow anyone," said the butterfly to the lamb. "I go wherever I choose, and now I choose to leave this meadow." I'm sorry if my face looks a little bit in a shadow. My camera is acting up a little bit. And with a zig and a zag and a ziggity zag, the butterfly left the meadow and landed on a sunflower. The lamb ran after him. come back," she cried. "I want to ask you a question." "What is your question?" the butterfly asked the lamb. "Please don't leave me," the lamb implored the butterfly. "That's not a question," said the butterfly to the lamb. "Put it in the form of a question." And the lamb said, "Why don't you stay with me? My mother will take care of you." With a zig and a zag and a ziggity zag, the butterfly flew into the sky. "I don't need anyone to take care of me," said the butterfly to the lamb. "I'm on my way," he cried. "Goodbye, goodbye." Isn't that a beautiful butterfly? But at that very moment, a fierce black cloud darkened the sky and rain began to fall. An angry gust of wind caught the butterfly's wings and he was swept out of sight. Then the lamb heard her mother bleating and she hurried to her side. "What were you doing at the far end of the meadow?" the mother asked the lamb. "I followed a butterfly," said the lamb to her mother, "and now he is lost in the storm." "Poor butterfly," said the mother to the lamb, "but that's what happens when you go fluttering this way and that." I hope the butterfly's okay. "But now I will never see him again," said the lamb to her mother. "He is gone forever." And then the mother asked, "What is that on your back?" "What is what on my back?" the lamb asked her mother. "Isn't that a butterfly?" the mother asked the lamb. And she was right. Sure enough, there on the back of the lamb was the butterfly himself. His wings were wet and bedraggled. He looked as though he would never fly again. "Now will you stay?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "Let me think about it," said the butterfly to the lamb as he dried out his wings. The butterfly's very lucky he found a nice dry spot. By now the sun had come out. Slowly the butterfly tried to flutter. With a zig 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 and a zag 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 and a ziggity ziggity zigzag, he managed to reach a honeysuckle vine. In one of its blossoms he found a pool of nectar. And he sipped and he sipped and he sipped until he felt strong again. "What have you decided?" the lamb asked the butterfly. "I'd like to stay," said the butterfly to the lamb, "but I really must be on my way. I'm heading south, you know." "But why go south?" cried the lamb. Does anybody know why do you think the butterfly wants to fly south? "Because I don't have a woolly coat like yours to keep me warm. If I'd stayed here, I'd freeze." The south is warmer than staying up north for the butterfly. "Well, if that is so," said the lamb to the butterfly, "I won't try to stop you." "Please don't think me ungrateful," said the butterfly to the lamb, and spreading his wings in the splendid act of flight, he zigged and he zagged and he ziggity zagged, and soon he was lost from sight. Those are such cool pictures, right? It looks like you can make the clouds with your fingers, like finger painting. This time the lamb did not kick up her heels and run after him. She walked instead to her mother's side and never asked a butterfly to join a flock of sheep again. You can always count on your mom. And that's just a little mention about the author and illustrator, but this was another great story. I really enjoyed reading. I really hope you enjoyed listening to it, and I will try to share more videos at some point today, but I hope you have a marvelous Monday. I love you all very much. Big hugs, mwah, and I'll see you all really, really soon. I hope you have an awesome day. Bye-bye.